Russian TUF, the whole kickoff, I don't think we need to do much on it. I think what we talked about was the most important thing as far as like how you kind of thought about the injury and stuff with Jon. But the bigger thing too about the Russian TUF is Nate Diaz walks off. I guess like him and his crew got jumped. Just the story for the fans. The guy who Jon had the ponytails on the back of the moped, that's the guy who started like attacking Nate Diaz. I guess like he walked up to Nate, he's like, "You ain't no gangster, you ain't no gangster." And then so like Nate was kind of like, a couple things popped off.
Do you think they do that on purpose to kind of create like drama, or do you think it's real? That's the first thing I saw when it happened. I was like, is this real though?
It's in the back of my mind. Maybe not Nate, maybe Nate's not in on it.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Maybe Nate's not in on it, but maybe that guy knew what he was doing to get the views.
Right, because you're creating hype for the show, right?
It's like, hey, we're going to bring you in, create this little scuffle with Nate Diaz. We're going to get a lot of views. That's what you're kind of thinking too?
Yeah, like a Jerry Springer, like, hey, and if they happen to fight, fuck it.
Yeah. I was watching other footage from that reality show, and there's multiple arguments, and I had the same thought where I was like, oh, I feel like they're just arguing because there's cameras around.
That's kind of how I look at it too.
Yeah.
Like but I think it's just because I see, like, it's almost like when you see how the industry is made and you see how the sausage is made, that's the first thing my mind goes to. Like, even looking at it now, it's almost like, okay, they are kind of getting jumped a little bit, and they are like doing fighting, but because I think once you get into it, you get into it.
Mm-hmm.
Once the emotions are, but I don't know if it was staged though.
It's like a whole lot of like pump faking.
Right,
a ton of pump faking.
But then it can turn into something though, right? Because then once it kind of gets out of control, it's like your job was done, job accomplished.
And that's the weird part. Is like, now do you get mad? If you're the Russian guy, if you were just playing before, now are you mad?
Yeah.
That's the weird one, right? Because if you're just trying to troll Nate for a reaction and then you actually get mad when you tried to piss him off in the first place, how much sense does that make?
Yeah. I'm rewatching it right now. Yeah. There's a lot of people there.
Yeah, to be honest, it's not much.
It looks like a like, you mean like it didn't go like crazy.
No, not much. It's just a little. It's a
lot of people like. Yeah. I think it's the second last. But Jake Shields didn't jump in, right?
No, but Jake Shields was like on the floor in a fetal position getting kicked.
Oh, that's him getting kicked?
That's Jake Shields getting kicked.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because I see the guy with the.
And then I guess Nate Diaz's manager.
He walks in like, what? And he like starts.
Yeah. I don't know if you saw, but I think
the way he's all like.
Yeah, these guys are crazy. Also, Nate Diaz's manager choked out one guy. He picked him up and like choked him, and then like they were throwing punches there too. So there's a couple of little brawls that broke out.
It's great for the show because they're going to add this footage on the show.
Yeah, but Nate Diaz walked off. So they got no more show now. They got no more show.
That was it.
That's it.
They had one episode.
I think they might have had 2 fights.
Did they?
I watched a clip where Jon said he's like 2-0. Like his team is 2-0 against Nate's team. Maybe they had 2 fights. Maybe no fights happened.